What if I told you that you could get high-end cookware brands like All-Clad, Calphalon, Made In, Viking, and many others at a fraction of their typical cost? Well, you can. In fact, you can get up to 70% off of some of these brands. You just need to know where and when to shop. In this video, I give you my 6 best saving tips, including one that you can only get by watching this video to the very end. Tip number 1 is to shop at stores that sell All-Clad, Calphalon, Viking, Lodge, and other big-name brands at huge discounts. These stores operate under 4 brand names, but they're all owned by the same 3-letter retail company. This retailer doesn't do promotions, sales, or coupons. Instead, they offer unbeatable prices all year long. They can offer such low prices because they primarily buy excess inventory from manufacturers and other retailers. They also don't spend much on advertising, and their simple store layout keeps costs low. The company I'm talking about is TJX, and the stores they own are TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods, and HomeSense. I went to several local stores to show you how much you can save. At TJ Maxx, I found the All-Clad Essentials 2-piece frying pan set for $40 and the All-Clad HA1 12-inch frying pan for $32. Both of those items are usually $100. At HomeSense, there were a ton of great deals on brands like Lodge, Made In, Caraway, Viking, Mauvel, and All-Clad. For example, the Lodge 4.5-quart Dutch oven, the one made in the USA, was only $160 when it's typically $260. And the All-Clad HA1 10-piece set, which is listed on allclad.com for $600, was only $200. At HomeGoods, I found similar deals on many of the same brands. The Viking 5-quart Dutch oven, which normally costs $240, was only $80. And the All-Clad D5 4-quart saucepan, which is typically $200, was only $120. Here's a quick rundown of the best deals I found in one day at all the TJX stores that I went to. The main issue with these stores is that you never really know what you'll find. Sometimes the selection is good, sometimes it's not, and sometimes the items are not in perfect condition. But if you enjoy a little treasure hunting, you can find fantastic deals. The next best place to buy cookware at steep discounts is a store with massive buying power, which uses that to negotiate incredible deals with manufacturers, and they pass that savings to you. This store sells everything from food and clothes to tires and appliances. Their cookware selection is limited, and they often rotate brands in and out, but the items they do carry are almost always priced significantly lower than other retailers. The store I'm talking about is Costco, but you can get similar deals at other wholesale clubs like BJ's and Sam's Club. To show you what's possible at Costco, I went to the store near me and it had the Calphalon Premier stainless steel 12-piece set for just $200. Calphalon makes this set exclusively for Costco, but they offer an 11-piece set with similar-sized pans for $480 and a 13-piece set for $540 on their website. By purchasing at Costco, you save more than 50%. They also had the Tramontina tri-ply 2-piece fry pan set for only $30. While this specific set isn't sold on the brand's website, you can buy the 2 pans separately, but it would cost you $100. Every week, I receive emails and comments from people sharing their secret spot for buying vintage cast iron skillets, copper pots and pans, and expensive brands like All-Clad at 80, sometimes 90% off. But there's a catch. The items are used, and 90% of them are complete junk. The place I'm talking about is thrift shops. I recently went to a local thrift shop to see what I could find. They had a wide selection, but the quality was terrible. Most of the items were non-stick pans that were well past their prime and unusable. They had some stainless steel pans, but either the handle was about to fall off, the walls were paper thin, or both. The messages I get prove that it's possible to find good quality cookware at thrift shops, but you might have to check out more than one store to find anything decent, and there's no guarantee that you'll strike gold. If you don't have a thrift shop near you, or you don't feel like hunting for deals in person, there are places on the internet where you can get new and used cookware at a significant discount. The 2 best places are eBay and Facebook Marketplace. I recently found this used All-Clad 10-inch frying pan on eBay for just $39. Brand new, it costs $160. I also found this brand new Made In 12-inch frying pan for $75. a markdown from $129. The pan itself is completely fine. It's discounted only because the packaging is damaged. On Facebook, I found this new DeMeyer Industry 11-inch frying pan for $90, which is less than half the price on DeMeyer's website. The key to these platforms is to act fast because the best deals don't last. You can set up alerts with a keyword, price range, and distance so you know immediately when the brand that you're looking for gets posted for sale. If you want to avoid stores and you're afraid of scammers on Facebook and eBay, there's a way to get brand new cookware for cheap from the comfort of your own home. These opportunities only happen a few times a year, and when they do, inventory runs out quickly because the discounts are so good. What I'm talking about here is factory seconds sales. These sales happen when cookware manufacturers have a surplus of products that work perfectly fine but may have a scratch or minor cosmetic damage. And because of that, they can't sell them at full price through their normal retail partners. Lodge, Field Company, and Heritage Steel all have factory second sales, but the biggest one by far is held by All-Clad. During All-Clad's factory second sales, you can find incredible discounts of up to 50, 60, and sometimes 70% off their highly popular D3, D5, and copper core collections. The best part is that some of these pans don't have any damage at all. The only reason they're marked down is that the packaging is damaged. But who really cares if the box or packaging is damaged? You're gonna throw it out anyway. I've tracked sales events for the top cookware brands since 2018. And although every brand takes a slightly different approach, there are clear patterns that show the best times of the year to buy. Based on my tracking, most brands run sales around the following holidays and sales events. In January, there's usually a post-holiday sale to get rid of excess inventory. There are usually sales in late February around President's Day, Mother's Day, which is the second Sunday in May, Memorial Day in late May, the 4th of July, Labor Day, and finally, year-end holiday sales usually start in early November and run through the end of the year. That's a lot of sales to keep track of, but luckily, you don't have to. I get email and text alerts from every brand, so whenever there's a sale, I know about it right away. I compile the best deals and send them to you in one organized email with the key information and links. To receive these emails, all you have to do is sign up for our free newsletter, which I've linked to in the video description and the pinned comment. Now that you know how to save on cookware, it's time to narrow down all the options. If you don't know where to start, check out this video where I break down the pros and cons of 45 frying pans in less than 15 seconds each. And for more videos like this, click the logo to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.